We continue from the last video where we covered our first pattern of the series that we talked about, the bearish engulfing. And here is another reversal pattern, 3 black crows. All right, so this is going to be a representation, a very simplified representation of 3 black crows. So we start with an uptrend, and since it is a reversal pattern, then we have the downward trend. And imagine this is candlesticks. I got too lazy, so we're going to focus on just the reversal. We're going to zoom in. We're going to pretend those are candles as well. So here's our first of the 3 black crows. There's the second, there's the third, and you can see that they're long. They're in this case, the simplified example, there is no wick. They each start lower than the previous start, and they close lower than the previous close. They can be preceded by a doji candle, and it could be green. It could have started here and closed up there. But this short body and wick indicate an indecision. Another thing to note is that it is possible that the 3 black crows will have erased the gains during the bull or the upward trend. All right, now that we introduced the 3 black crows pattern, let's see if we can find it in an actual chart. So I have here Apple from before. This is a previous pattern that we had found before, or examples of. So let's see if we can find one, the 3 black crows. And I took the liberty of going through there, and I found possibly one here. So again, this one's not too long, but this was the somewhat uptrend, and each one is longer than the other, and each one starts lower than the other and definitely ends lower than the other. That was the only one that I found for Apple. I found sort of one example. Let's take a look here. This is Tesla, T-S-L-A. So here we have an upward trend, a little bit of an interruption, continues with the upward trend somewhat, but then these 3 black crows erase the trend all the way back to here. But you get the idea. We have 3 descending long candles that erase previous gains, and that is the 3 black crows. We continue in the next video the remaining patterns.